City, south of El Paso, and once to a beach resort.
It's an odd ratio. I pulled some photos off the cloud of that Cancun trip. You see this guy? He's in 64 photos.
Boyfriend?
No, I don't think so. But this is the same guy, same trip, with a different woman I'm thinking could be his wife, and 3 really cute kids. Did you run him through facial with? It's just about it should be his wife, and 3 really cute kids. Did you run him through facial with? It's just about it should be his wife, and 3 really cute kids. Still ring a bell? Not very loud and dangerous. He's the head of the Wise Hotel.
I'll call the CFO spend 2 weekends with a major carnivals.
Well, if nothing else, we figured out this whole other awful life Angela was talking about.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet Ernesto Moya, ruthless leader of the Juarez Cartel. Mr. Moya is also a proud graduate of Woodbridge Academy and Harvard University. After graduation, Senior Moya moved back to his hometown of Trinidad and joined the family business, selling massive amounts of pure cocaine to Americans.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down and 3.
Ready?
Daniels looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Jeanty. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. This defense for the Chiefs, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Panthers 60, Panthers 79 Broncos. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Short throw caught by Bowers. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's the Raiders punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. looking to put a drive together. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fields. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. You know, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, and it's complete. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line. Up the middle they go. It's Fields. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The Chiefs at 8-4 now in the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Raiders' 18-yard line.
Hey, middle. 13.
Let's go. Come on.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
You changed it.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Max Crosby in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal. A 42-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready, go!
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Hey, catch that shit.
These two teams met in Vegas earlier in the season with the Raiders winning that ball game. So if they can win again here in KC, they would pull off the season sweep. Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready,
A run out of the gun with Genty. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. You talk about this Chiefs defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Looks like they'll move things around here. On 1st down, it's Genty. Down to about the 45. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set.
Up the middle, it's Genty. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Mustang 19, Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line.
Buffalo 18.
Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle, complete. It's Bowers. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. To throw is Daniels. That's to Bowers once again. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's another Las Vegas first down.
Dragon 60. 10 through 11. 10 through 11. Let's go.
Now Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Tucker. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
Brings up second and goal.
Warriors 17. 18. Pioneer. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air goes Daniels. Dante Thornton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, it'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today. And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Jackson. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Chiefs have retaken the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back, and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels from the gun on third down. Got his man. It's Thornton. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way to the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Three receivers head out right, one to the left on 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Y'all got a problem not tasting. Y'all can't talk about basic. Team and more power. I'm also dangerous. Y'all talk down range.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
DC, right?
Here's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Coleman. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
DC, right?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Alpha, sit on. 180. 180. Head shot.
Fighting through it. He's got space. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The keeper gets him 7 that time, but it'll lead to a 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. This time Jackson will throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Second and 10. Throwing is Jackson.
Man, come on with the what?
It's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it?
No.
Wide open in the end zone.
No.
He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Now it's Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always
screwed
talk
it
about
over
in-game
everything,
adjustments.
bro.
How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that
You
attempt?
messed it up.
7-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Now Daniel's going to keep it. Downfield and caught by Thornton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play.
Get off the screen.
19, 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats. 60
A final shot before break. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Let's go, fellas. Try it.
Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Oh, what play was that?
At the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Jackson now. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try to cover downfield.
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that one was well read defensively. And this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive, because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Fields. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Jackson. There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Hey, Alpha, right.
The quick feet by Jackson. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now 2nd and 3. Now Jackson. It's complete on the ball screen. That's Coleman. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
Daniels looking to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Trap all 80.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, hit it.
It's incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's the Raiders punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 23. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
Middle.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go. Go ahead.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jackson from the shotgun. There's a short one pulled in by Sinnott. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So from inside 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, middle.
And fights through one man. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
Jackson going to run again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
27. Raiders 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Come back, team. Come back, team.
2nd and 2. Completes this one to Thornton. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Raider first down. A gain of 5.
60 Bobcat. 60
First down,
Bobcat.
Las Vegas.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll audible to something else.
At the Chiefs'
60
44-yard
Eagles.
line.
60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Short throw caught by Bowers. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos.
First down, Raiders.
Cooking, trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Daniels. Looking deep downfield. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Timberwolves, 18 Pioneers, 19 Lions, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
That's
complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Alec Pierce, 41 yards. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. After right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
70 Timber.
We'll get this up to about the 44. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Second and 6.
Sit up.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fields. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Now it's Jackson. Coleman has it here right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
This 2nd and 4.
Sit on! Ready! Hey, hey! Ready!
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Sit on! Ready! Sit on! Ready! Sit on! Sit on!
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. The quick feet by Jackson. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. He's been pretty good with his legs in this game. A really nice gain there. Defensively, they've been okay covering downfield, but you got to account for the quarterback, right?
Yeah, and that's the hardest part because normally when you play 11 on 11, it's truly not 11 on 11. Defensively, you don't account for the...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. DK Metcalf, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are closing in on a 9th victory on the year as they extend their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Butker on for the PAT. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Makes the score Chiefs 34, Raiders 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And
they finally get to about near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Gotta be lying. Ready.
Now Daniels. And he's got Pierce. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Hey, brothers. Where's the 4 man in front? Not fucking it up.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
To the air goes Daniels. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. To throw is Daniels. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Chiefs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Chiefs, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Maybe you will, but I guess so. This set up. Esa es la noche. I'm still alive, though, baby. What's the name? I get it. Yeah. That's it, so that was pretty cool. I mean, you don't never see that in this band. Okay, D. I get our cover play like the system. Okay, we getting there.
With precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Anything left you need to? So, Falcons, right?
Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. And now I live it. Ain't it a You can't stop this.
Wait a second.
You can't stop this. You can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me. I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt. This life ain't got no ceiling like you won't break me. I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt. This life ain't got no ceiling like you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this.
We care about his being. I fucked up his season, so let's see. One of us gonna start next spot. Text.
I'm a die about, I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype is out. I've been married to mud, I can't wipe, but I'm working. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that, yeah. Different than all of them rats, my heart is a test. Lab on the mindset and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that, and the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these joints, I just these blunt tech. Give me a
Well, I guess you ain't coming back either, man. What do you like this, man? Like it's not how you.
But there's don't run it all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't run it all the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't run it all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't run it all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't run it all the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't run it all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a team, give me the E, give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team, give me a team, give me a team. They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna see. And she want a team, and she want a team, she want a team.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seas over that beef and rock. He poked his chest out, he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breach.
What did you say about my mama? You know I don't talk about my mama. You didn't forget about my mama, cause mama say so. If you put your house with my mama, they say that against my face. What did you say about my mama? You know I don't talk about my mama. You didn't forget